Heyo everybody, Unroyal24 here. Welcome to another episode of Wreckfest, and we're going to start this episode off by an out-of-body experience. I'm seem to be possessed. I don't even know where I'm at. We got 24 out of 19 positions right now. I don't know if it's lag or what is going on here, but either way, I continue on. It seems to stabilize after that, so pressing on. I got the whole reset glitch on. At least I think it's a glitch. I could be completely mistaken, but either way, we made it through that little exorcism, and we came back swinging. Now, I am driving around in a car called the Razor. Now, I believe it's to be modeled after I think an R32 or R33 Skyline, and I honestly love the Skyline, to be honest with you. No, not because of Too Fast, Too Furious. It's actually because of Need for Speed Underground. I get spun out like crazy there. Constantly slammed. Daryl's already told out, and it's only, what is it, not even a minute into the race. And we do got a harvester on the track. This is going to be an interesting time. Around this corner, I almost get spun out. I'm thinking I'm going to have to reset just because of that corner cut. But I have no idea because the reset glitch is hitting my ride. Well, at least my lap this time around. By the way, major cluster during this race. I end up bopping that guy out of the way just to kind of get through. I misjudged my braking point there. Speed is too high for the reset. Either way, almost get slammed there. I do get a little love tap there, but not really enough to cause too much to happen. I think the reset glitch goes away, but I end up becoming a part of that little bit of carnage. My front left wheel is now damaged. Bit of a crazy race, this one. I'm already I think the front end is starting to cave in a little bit. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick here. Ohio's weather is changing, so it's going to cause a little bit of a change in my voice and such. Almost get around that bus. He does hit me in the rear end. But luckily it wasn't too much to total me out. I am happy about that. Somehow dodge all these guys. Get slammed by that truck. I think the rear wheels are now a little closer together. The axle, I guess the axle should not work as of right now. But, somehow we're still going. Don't know how, don't know why. I think it's after getting possessed by the, Wreckfest ghost. That's what I'd like to call it at the beginning of the video. Now here, we decided to do the, well, I guess it's not here, but I know at some point we, do something I don't think I'd ever do in Wreckfest, but either way, it's pretty safe here, just trying to stay alive. I've only got 5 health at the moment, and of course, I'm only on my, even though I crossed the finish, or the start line, I'm still on my first lap for some reason. I have a feeling that's why I was getting the whole, hey, you gotta reset, you gotta go back and do basically the entire track. But me thinking it is a bug in the game where, excuse me, yeah, there is a bug in the game, and I thought it would have been it, where you gotta, it'll say you gotta reset, but in reality you don't. I end up knocking that truck out of the way and losing a little bit of health there. Throat's getting a little sore right now. Luckily I've got coffee. But as of right now, I'm starting to fly by here, and that's not really a safe idea. I finally get second lap. I somehow narrowly avoid that bus. I don't know if he just didn't see the yellow car or what. By the way, I get clipped there. I do a little 360, narrowly avoid that bus at the same time. You'd say it's skill, even though I'm nearly dead. I have a feeling it's just because the car's hitbox should technically be smaller as of right now, since the rear end is smashed pretty close together. And here we got a winner. I still got a whole nother lap to go, and I think my best lap is maybe a minute long. It's kind of hard to see. At least with my tiny little screen. What is that? Oh, yeah, here we go. We actually take the legal route. Let that guy go through the right of way, and I actually stay in my lanes. Bless me. Oh, man, that was unexpected. Somehow staying alive here. I'm somehow in 6th place. I don't know how. Even though I did miss an entire lap somehow. This is a bit crazy. It goes to show anything can happen in Wreckfest. Now, we do got about 10 seconds left on the clock, so at this point, I'm just trying to stay alive, trying to at least say I could drive away from this race. And, here we finished in 6th place with a lap time of, well, 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, here we are at the Wrecknado, one of my personal favorite tracks. I do wish I could actually finish a race in here. I have never actually finished an actual race during this, so this is going to be a interesting bit. Now, I do get spun out here, somehow recover, get hit by that, what looks like a Daytona Charger or a Barracuda. I can't really, well, I should say Superbird. Rear-end that bus, get rear-ended by the either Superbird or Daytona Charger. I'm not too sure which one. But either way, this turns it. I somehow get spun out by air here. I don't know what happened. I think I'm still being haunted by the Wreckfest spirits. Or the Wreckfest gods are saying, hey, let's mess with this guy a little bit. He doesn't play this game enough, so we're going to make sure he does. We got that truck there that gets flipped. I boost off him as far as my jump is concerned. That rat rod there, he's very smashed in right now. That's the best part about this track, is you end up forgetting what cars are at some point, because they get so smashed up. Now, I am falling behind a couple buses. I don't know whose roll cage that is, but it is on the track, and it should not be on the track. That just goes to show how hard someone got hit. Somehow avoid that RV or minivan, or whatever you want to call it. Looks like my front wheel is caved in. That could have explained why I spun out there. Could be locked up. It could just be a issue with the game or something like that, some collision issue. But I do notice I have trouble picking up speed, so I think that axle was locked up. I end up hitting that bus and the truck, and at this point, I end up losing I think I lose a wheel here. Yeah, I lost a wheel here, while the other one is in the cabin there. So at this point, I'm just trying to get in the middle of the track to try and make it to where I am fresh bait for these buses that are driving around trying to get wrecked. But so far, no one wants to take the bait. I mean, I guess, well, I now realize I don't have a health bar down there. I didn't see that during anything. By the way, I'm just a fish out of water as of right now, trying to get myself finished off. Now that little RV or ice cream truck or whatever you want to call it, the box truck, is all messed up. That guy doesn't have a front tire. That bus is flying through the air. We got trucks flying through the air. That bus almost hits me, but that's when my car finally decides to go. Now I finally get some speed. That bus gives me a little boost, and I do thank him for that. I do got sparks coming from the frame grinding at the pavement there. Now here I let gravity take over, and I try to hopefully flip the car, get myself wrecked, hit that bus, and I get to the point where I can't really move because I get T-boned by a bunch of people. Don't know how that car's still going. I have a feeling this car is front-wheel drive. I have to go back through and double-check that one. But I go to my original plan of trying to get wrecked. Now, I do have to stay here for a little bit. I forget who actually does wreck me. I think it's a little red thing car bit. That box truck has seen better days. And here we are, timer starting, and yep, that little bug car there finished me off. Now in the Crash Canyon. Now this, I don't lose any wheels during this race, but I do have a really fun time. So I get spun out there, hit the little army style truck there, Honda CRV there, I give him a small tap, letting him know, hey, screw you, you're a Honda, I don't like you. Lots of hate on this channel towards Honda. We flip, whatever car that was. Don't know if he actually makes it back. Honda CRV, making his way back. Bus taking the wrong way around. He's trying to wreck as many people as he can. Now, I think the Bel Air, Bel Air just goes right around that Honda while I say, hey, get out of the way. Here, I try to spin him out, but I'm in the wrong spot. We both hit that guardrail. Now, looks like another Razor or Skyline in this case, and it looks like they tried modeling after it, or modeling it after the Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. Finally, the CRV gets taken out for the most part. I feel a little satisfied, so I just keep pushing on. Got the Zebra painted truck following me around. I'm somehow in third place. Don't ask me how, but it's amazing what can happen. And someone left their couch on the track, and I end up smacking into it. Don't know who was driving the couch around here, but it gives me an idea on a future episode. We're in 4th place now, 5th place. We're getting beat by a couple of trucks, but in technicality, they should have more grips if they have 6 tires instead of 4, so kind of makes sense as to why I'm behind them. Get smacked by a, don't even know what that is anymore. I want to say that's a Bel Air or Rat Rod or something. Well, the original Bel Air, I end up hitting him, get him in front of the bus, stop him for a small minute, get rear-ended by that Honda, and, of course, slow him down quite a bit. Make sure he doesn't hit the podium. Looks like a small car tried to spin me out. Didn't really work out too well. Push that bus into the truck. They just trapped there. Kind of used the carnage to my advantage. Or at least learned how to. Because I rear-end that Skyline. Skyline goes into the bus, and I end up getting away scot-free. Don't ask me about the physics of the game. I probably should be totaled out by now, but somehow making it, somehow living. Looks like a truck got spun out there. Truck landed on my roof for a brief second. Got off pretty quick. I put him in the guardrail. Honda CRV smacks into me. Truck rear ends into me. I decide to do some pro racing strats. Get myself upright, get a boost from the bus, and try to keep going. Get spun out there. Make sure it's safe because I don't want to hit a bus. I stay on this side. I'm trying to avoid people. Get hit by a couple trucks. Rear end or reverse into another one and get wrecked. Now here we are at Pine Hills Raceway. Now this one is a bit of a crazy race if I do say so myself. I think me and that green CRV do duke it out a little more. We do got a big rig though. I say as I get completely dogpiled by a truck, a bus, and a few other cars. We found the couch from the last race, and like I said, it's giving me an idea for a future episode because I do have a couch I can drive around in the game. Now there's the CRV. Truck is doing some off-road. He goes straight into the barricade. I guess he decided to do a most redneck thing ever. Bus on its side. I get around it, taking advantage of it. Now I think at this point my goal is just try to take the CRV out of the race. As I stated before, we hate Honda on this channel. If you want to know more, then well, go back through and watch a couple of those videos. I forget which one where I kind of make it known why I hate Honda, but either way, at this point, I think it's going to be a tradition to not only live stream this on Sundays, but try and take out any Honda we see, just for the heck of it. Which means you're never going to see me drive a Honda, so don't have to worry about that one. This bus is forcing me to stay behind him. I do get rear-ended by, I have no idea what kind of car that is. I take out a couple tires. Yeah, that's a little smashed up. I want to say it's an old Chevelle or Camaro, one of them. Yeah, he's just trying to take me out for the most part. I kind of get some help by the bus. I spun someone out. I don't know who, but somehow the game registered that I spun someone out. That spun someone out, if I can speak. Doing this voiceovers all in one take is not the easiest task. I probably should try to split those up in future episodes. But, CRV does get spun out a little bit, giving me enough time to catch up to him. And here we are right behind him. I'm slowly gaining on him. And here, because of this turn, I kind of give him a small love tap. Slam him into the guardrail, setting him up perfectly for the bus to try and take him out, and that's when I make my getaway. You can say it's a hit and run, but it is what it is. I hate Honda. I take him out every time I can. Truck's trying to take me out. He must not like Nissan. I wonder what his story is behind that. That Honda comes back, tries to take me out. Pro strats though, I end up facing forward and just hitting the gas, just going on my way. Going to show, hey, you're not going to take me out that easy. Bus slams me into the wall. Pretty crazy motion. Another Nissan. I flip my car. Honda takes me out. I get wrecked from the flippage. Ending with a 45-second lap time. Hey guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this episode. If you made it this far, it is greatly appreciated. Comment down below if you want to see me race around in a couch, or if you know of the game, you know of car, or you just want to see me try it out. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see. I will try to get to it. And also, I do live stream this on Sundays at 4 p.m. EST. I typically end somewhere before 6 p.m. EST. So if you'd like to catch one, please subscribe. It is free, and it is greatly appreciated as it does help me out. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.